Okay, another thing that I love to do, Max will text, this is Max, one of my project managers, by the way. One of the things he will test to do is that I love to scavenge. And one thing I love to do is go to flea markets. I actually was really, really upset. I was really upset because we were hosting a Pride Parade party at our office, which is on the Pride Parade route, on Pride Sunday, which was the same day as the Elkhart Flea Market up in Wisconsin. It was a really, really tough choice. Well, since we were hosting the party, I had to go to the office. But I was really upset about that. I almost canceled the party just to go to the flea market. Because they're great, great resources. I mean, it's that hunt, it's the hidden treasure. And I don't know about you, but I love those start the car moments, like that IKEA commercial where she's like, start the car! It's like a great deal. It's just like, the flea markets are amazing and you have to take advantage of them in the summer. I mean, you could really get some interesting inventory and lamps. I mean, I'm a sucker for lamps. I was just in Milwaukee antiquing, and I got these amazing pair of 70s chrome lamps that could go in a penthouse. I mean, I could put them in a $3 million listing with the right shade. You would never know. They only cost me $25 a piece. So it's really thinking outside the box, really untapping all your resources. Estate sales, I have a link to a great estate sale. I know, Cecilia, you like estate sales?
Every weekend, you know where I'm at.
Yes. But there's a great website called estatesales.net that you could go on there. You can pick your location, and you can get a list. Are you familiar with it? Okay. Have you experienced a lot of great estate sales?
Not a lot, but I've...
Not a lot?
But some, yes.
It's mostly crap. Because, I mean, let's face it. I mean, running a business can get kind of, you need some fun to break up the business part of it. So, and I still love the shopping. So it's that thrill of the hunt. It's the flea markets. It's the estate sales. It's the antique markets. And we're lucky enough in Chicago. I don't know how often you all come to the city, but the pockets are amazing for little treasures and little neighborhoods to shop in. I mean, I live up in Andersonville. So we have amazing one-off shops up there for furniture and accessories. There's great hotel liquidation sources, which I'm sure stages we're all familiar with. You can buy a chair for $30 and paint it, do whatever you want, and you... Oh yeah. Well, really, I mean, we own all our own inventory, so that's what's really helped us set us apart, is going on all these rare hunting trips. Just really making it our own. And another thing we do is we really have our own kind of signature look. We have our own signature style. One year we're known for using cowhide rugs in all our listings. So it's funny, an agent who I have never worked with before called me up one day. She's like, I knew it was your company because I walked in and I saw a cowhide rug on the floor. This was 2 years ago. So we moved on to shag rugs, and now we're looking for our next. I don't know what that's going to be, but we need to find our next thing. Yeah, my next thing will be I found this amazing little lamp in an antique store that came off a Model T. So it's like a Model T headlight turned into a lamp. So it's just little quirky, unexpected stuff like that. That even though we're staging and we're supposed to keep it neutral, you really have to set yourself apart and really be like, oh my God, I never thought I could do that, or have that little unexpected accessory that's going to make that person remember that house and remember that listing. Oh, I really like that. And then while shopping in the stores can be fun, let's face it, it takes a lot of time. I mean, I will admit, I complain sometimes that I can spend my entire day going to 3 stores looking for 2 pillows because I'm like, I have a vision and I have to have my vision and there's no way around that vision. So I have to get the 2 just right red pillows. And
She's her vision.
Margaret, I have a feeling you can do this.
Don't ask these 2 about pillows.
Our 2 visions aren't always meshed. But it's a good and bad thing.
But really, I mean, what I found, another amazing resource, and a lot of you may know this, I'm sure you all do, it's a little something called Craigslist. Okay, Craigslist has been amazing for us. However, keep in mind with Craigslist, just things to keep in mind with running your business. It's okay, it may be a great deal on Craigslist. Oh my God, this amazing $1,000 sofa may only be $200 and it's in great condition. but then you have to take the cost of moving it. You have to take the cost of your time coordinating back and forth with the owner of the sofa and coordinating the time to go see it, coordinating time to pick it up, and then your labor cost for picking it up if you're not picking it up yourself. So just a little word to the wise. Keep that in mind when you're like finding that amazing deal on Craigslist. And eBay, you know, again, I don't do a lot on eBay. Have you? I honestly don't have the patience to search through it. I don't. I want it now. But those online resources, just, you know, be cautious of the great deals. Once it's all said and done, it's delivered to your warehouse or it's delivered to your job site. It might have been cheaper to just rent something. You know, think of your time, or, you know, just buy retail if you can. Again, I'm not focusing. Do a lot of you have your own furniture inventory? You do. I know you do. I know you do. I know you're just starting out. It's okay, we've all been there.
I'm amongst friends.
You are. But yeah, really just be cautious of that. And another thing, an unfortunate state of the fact of the economy that's been going on. I don't know about you, but I feel for those little shops that go out of business, but I'm like a vulture when I see that sign. I'm sorry, you know, work the deals, because you know, they're closing for a reason. You can most likely work a deal on everything in the store. So.
Tell them about your Kenmore deal. They took the couch out.
Oh yeah,
That
that was amazing. So actually Cecilia just referred us to a job in this city that we just installed yesterday. It turned out amazing, if I do say so myself. But there was this issue. Well, it did.
The modest one.
Wasn't I just talking about ego the other day? Yeah, okay. But no, we went, and it was a vacant listing, so we brought in all the furniture. However, there was this big, large, like, it had to be like 8 foot, if not more, 9 foot, black sofa, kind of Corbusier style with the chrome frame and the black cushions. Just totally wrong for this space. So, something I did is like, I spoke to the owner and they didn't want the sofa. They didn't care if they never saw it again. So, I'm like, well, if I can absorb the sofa into my inventory, I'll give you a little break on the cost of the staging. So, I ended up acquiring this. I mean, the sofa's amazing. In the right space, it will be amazing. But that's another way to just like wheel and deal and work it. So, and you know, they were going to throw it in the alley. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, it would look amazing with some of this furniture. But no, that's another way to like, you know, even like homeowners, you know, I don't know about you, but in all my listings, kind of like here, everything's always for sale. So if I do a vacant listing, like we had a house up in Andersonville and Lakewood close. It's closing in about a week, but we're destaging it tomorrow. And I met the new owners and I'm like, you know, everything's for sale. You know, if you want to buy the sofa, I'll reinvest it. So it's another way to generate the revenue, so you can reinvest and keep your inventory current. Because let's face it, we all have those pieces that, I know I have pieces that I personally banish in my warehouse for about 6 months. Because if I see them in one more listing picture, I'm going to scream. Yeah.